y'all, this is Ples. I have a big announcement to share with you guys today. So I gotta recalibrate. You know, Mercury is in retrograde. It is acting the fool already, child, let me tell you. But it does give us a time to reevaluate, reassess, realign ourselves. And honestly, my life was out of balance. That is why April, I took a big break. Because it was a lot, you know, work, life, trying to do YouTube, doing all about the tea. It was a lot. Going into May, I thought I had, you know, got my juices back up. I was ready. And I started feeling the same way. So I knew I had to make a decision. I had to make a choice. And as hard as it was to give that notice and say, you know what? Thank you for the opportunity. It's time for me to make my exit. It's what I had to do so that I could get my life back in balance, right? And that is what it's all about, y'all. We go through life, we learn lessons. Things come and things go. Things have seasons. And that has been a very hard lesson for me to learn because I don't really like change. I'm not really fond of it. I like to start things and finish them and work with integrity and passion. And it kind of sucks when you realize that a season is over and it's time to move on. It's time to evolve. It's time to see what's next. And so that's it, y'all. Farewells, new beginnings. I hope you all continue to join me here on Scared of Beautiful. I hope the things I've been working on behind the scenes and how I plan to grow and cultivate this channel will inspire you, enlighten you, encourage you, educate you, empower you. All of those things that are near and dear and true to my heart. And I know that it's near and dear and true to a lot of y'all. Thank you all so much for your support when I was over on All About the Tea. And I am not leaving YouTube. I will just be here on Scared of Beautiful, my own platform, Ples, all day, every day. I hope you all enjoy. I love y'all. Thank you so much. Bye.
In a row, people are coming on here for clicks and views. And I'm not quite understanding what the issue is for the clicks and the views. I really don't understand because we haven't done anything to this, to Ples at all. We haven't done anything to Ples. Nothing that warrants all of this hoopla that we constantly get in online. We weren't even going to address her. I guess people are mad because they didn't get a proper send-off and we didn't, I guess, give Ples what she wanted, which was her flowers or whatever. First of all, let's channel this back. 2 weeks ago, hey, Monica. Shout out to Monica in the chat. 2 weeks ago, it was stated to us. Ples told Monica 2 weeks ago on the phone, like she said in her video, that she was going to step back from the panel to come on every Friday. Fridays only to the panel. Okay?
She wants to tell, I don't care, I'm fine. Normally, I would not do something like this. This is not me. But I cannot let somebody continue to lie on me. And I don't know who it is, and I don't care. But this is the one time that I will be addressing this. I don't care what other narratives are out there. I'm addressing this now and I won't be addressing it again. So thank you all for the comments. I'll be honest, y'all. I see some super chats coming in. I'm not streaming cash apps. I'm not doing any of that. I don't want to do this. This is not me. But this has been on my soul, on my spirit, on my chest for too long. And I tried very hard. And I'm probably gonna start crying. I'm going to warn y'all. but please know that I'm fine. I can't let somebody say that I left because of mental health issues when I tried to be very above board yesterday. I kept it at time constraints. In fact, when I talked to Monica on May 17th, I told her time constraints. I didn't even tell y'all all the stuff that I'm about to show you. Because someone over there has started to put out this fake narrative that I'm a pseudo attorney. I'm not even a real attorney. I don't know what that means, honey. Because these bar dues that I got to pay in a few months say otherwise. So, if you want to cash out some money over here so I can pay these bar dues, that would be greatly appreciated. So, I tried to keep it straight. I see y'all, Schoolboy going in. We're going to go in. Because I actually wanted to save Schoolboy, but as I have recently found out, Schoolboy is one of the ones who was the head of all of this. She is the one that is jealous and insecure. And y'all, this hurts me because I don't do nothing to nobody. I never have. My whole life, I have just been trying to be me. And it's always too much for people. So when I see y'all's comments, I see people saying, you have a light, you have a gift, you have a spirit, and y'all just don't know. I don't want it. What's the point of the gift when it makes you feel like this? It makes you feel like any room you walk into, people hate you. They love you till they hate you. And you didn't do nothing but be yourself. My mental health is strong. But when you are being gaslit for months, when people are showing you one face and showing you another for months, and I stayed, and that's my fault. That ain't nobody's fault. That's my fault. Because God told me to leave. He told me to leave. And I kept trying to give people the benefit of the doubt, right? So, I'm going to say this. And
so she should be back soon, okay? Okay. Mods, if you're on tonight, I'm gonna give y'all the privilege to go ahead and block certain people because I don't want to entertain it at all. Tonight's gonna be a different type of show. In light of some YouTube drama that's going on. And I always told myself I don't want to pull myself into this mess, going back and forth with anyone, but I have no choice at this point because, as you know, Ples left the panel and she has now gone live 2 nights in a row and she's saying some things that are just not true. And I don't know if she's hurt, so she's making up things. I really don't know what's going on because I haven't spoken to her since May 17th when we last spoke, okay? Yep. Yeah, and people are using manipulation tactics. I don't know, I haven't watched her videos. I'm just getting word third party from people. I refuse to even engage in it. Yeah, Lakeisha, the block is hot. Exactly. Be blocked and be blessed. Here's Schoolboy. Hey, Schoolboy, you okay?
No, not really.
All right, let's talk about it. Because she's now bringing up all kinds of craziness. Princess, if you're in the chat, I need you to call in too. I'm going to send you a text message right now. And you can go. I'm going to send you the link to the StreamYard and you can call in. Tonight's going to be a different show. We're not going to do gossip. We're going to do YouTube. YouTube gossip. Yeah, exactly. Know your own worth. We are proud of Ples. People grow and they move on. Yeah, absolutely. Bishop, why don't we open this chat, tonight's live, with some prayer? Because you always bring a balance and a calmness to situations with a prayer. Let's start with that. Can we do that?
Yeah, we can.
All right, let's do that.
All heads bowed. Dear Lord, we thank you for all your many blessings, Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus, we ask you to look down on us as we come together, Lord. Lord, bind the enemy at every hand, that he may be bound and that the truth may come forth. Everything that we do and say, let it be to your glory and honor, God. In Jesus' mighty name we pray, thank God. Amen.
Amen, y'all. Amen. Tiara, why are you upset? What's up? Why are you crying? Tell me, baby, what's going on? Because I don't like to see you like that.
Because I allowed myself to jump into something that I probably shouldn't have jumped into. I should have just left it alone.
Why are you feeling that way? What happened? Did something happen from the last time we spoke?
I just feel like I just shouldn't have said shit.
You spoke your truth.
I shouldn't have.
You should never feel
shouldn't
bad
have
about
said
speaking the
anything
truth.
at all. I shouldn't have allowed my emotions to overtake me and for myself to put that on my platform. And I want to apologize because that was wrong of me for even doing that.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
I'm not going to cry.
Yeah.
It wasn't my fight. And I shouldn't have stepped in it, and I should have left it alone. And I shouldn't have said anything, because anytime I have had any issues with anyone before, I've walked away from it silently. I've never spoke about them on my platform or nothing. And I can be grown enough to say that I was wrong. And I'm sorry to Ples, because I shouldn't have done that. And the battle was not mine. The battle was yours. The battle was for you to say something to her. And I will say this: I'm never jealous of anyone and what they do. I've never done jealous of anybody and what they do. People have opportunities at different points. People grow at different points, and people go to different impasses in life. And I'm disappointed in myself.
Don't be
And
disappointed.
I have taken it down off my page. Because I'm grown enough to say when I know that I'm wrong, and I shouldn't have allowed anything to allow to get my emotions or get me that upset. The issue is not with me and Ples. The issue has always, it's clear to me that the issue is between Monica and Ples. The issue is between Monica and Ples. It does not have anything to do with the rest of the panel at all.
And that's why it makes me mad that she pulled you into it, because it's silly. It doesn't make any sense to me. Some stuff, I didn't watch her video. She was live or is live. I really don't know. But some stuff that was said about people on this panel, including myself, I'm used to those kind of attacks from people. So it's like, okay, I'm too busy. I'm dealing with sick family members. Like I said, my mother's in a nursing home. I'm dealing with that, and attorneys, other sick family members. I got my own stuff going on. So I really can't feed in too much to ridiculous drama. Okay, let me give y'all the backstory. Let me give you and that was very mature of you, schoolboy.
Can I just say this, Monica, please? Somewhere with all of this, it's three sides of a story. And in the middle, it's the truth somewhere. And to talk about everybody was disrespectful, unprofessional, where in the comments, people were giving their opinions, because I know that when
I'm gonna lay it out there, and y'all can judge for yourself. I really don't care either way. I just want to be left alone. I tried to leave in peace, and I can see that that wasn't respected. I, like I said, didn't want to do this. I wrestled with this all night, but it literally was sitting on top of my chest. So I have to get it out, And once I get it out, I'm done with it. We will be back to our regular scheduled program, which is what I was trying to bring to this channel. So it'll be a little long, y'all. Buckle in, hold on, do what you got to do. I have made it no secret that I'm a YouTube watcher, have been since 08, 09. Wanted a YouTube channel, been thinking about it since 2015, 2016. Got a logo made in 2018 for this that you see up here. Scared of beautiful, however you point to it, that way up there. Got my ring light in 2018. Sat on it. Didn't think I was ready. God was telling me to do something, didn't think I was ready. COVID hits. I'm working from home. I had cut the cord to my cable, so I was on YouTube watching all types of divorce court, just different stuff that I watch. And then I watched the only two gossip people that I used to watch prior to coming on All About the Tea is DJ Richie Sky and Funky Dineva. So Richie Sky would sometimes say, hey, I'm going to be covering Real Housewives of Potomac on All About the Tea. Y'all come on over. And so I saw that and I was like, oh, I love, y'all, I'm a lawyer, but I love reality shows. I love reality gossip. So I was like, oh, let's go. You know, let me go see what this is about. So I saw it and I saw the daytime panel and I was like, oh, that's dope. I miss we're not in the office anymore. So I miss talking to my office mates about what's going on TV.
Players have come on. I go on her page and I give super chats to everybody. Everybody. So if I had felt disgruntled, I would have never given her money. I wouldn't have never. I give my money because I want to, but I'm saying I have given everybody on this panel, including Players super chat, and her problem was not with me until last night when I only repeated what she said. She said it because it was cutting into her sleep and all of that, and I repeated that. I never once said that she had a mental issue. That never came out my mouth. And I'm going to get my attorneys to look at her post and the post last night to show I never said anything like that. So
I was like, let me try to call in one time. And I just gave my perspective and people really liked it. Fast forward, Monique comes on to Monica's channel to say, hey, that she wasn't going back to that she wasn't going back to Real Housewives of Potomac. While she's there, if y'all saw that interview, she was like, you know who I wanted to see today? Ples. And I was like, oh my God, because I was watching. And I inboxed Monica like, hey, tell her thank you so much. I had never inboxed Monica before. I literally just because I didn't think Monique read her own DMs. So after that, Monica inboxes me back later to say, hey, I'm thinking about putting together a full-time panel. Would you be interested? And I was flattered. I was like, oh, wow, me? Yes, absolutely. Didn't know what I was getting myself into. I watched the daytime panel. So I thought it was going to be like the daytime panel.
So anyway, no, but I'm a fair person. I want to pay people. So I was paying the panel, giving them something every month. Ples got more than everybody else every month, okay? Because she is an attorney. And when I said to her, hey, this is what I'm offering you every month, she said, well, no, what about this? What about 300? Give me 300 instead. Because normally, like I said, people don't pay people on panels. I said, okay, fine. So that was our little negotiation and our little deal. I didn't watch her video tonight. I am too old for this bullshit. I don't even know why I'm addressing it, but people keep bringing it to me. They keep texting me. They keep saying, this is between, like Tiara said, this is between you and her. You need to address it. So I said, okay, let me address it. Y'all want this, right? Y'all want me to address it or do you not want me to address it? Yeah, because you don't pay panels. You don't pay people on panels. $300 a month, plus she would get super chats. Thank you so much, Sharon. I appreciate you. Thank you. We appreciate that. Thank you. As well as Platinum Diva, we appreciate you. Thank you. So anyway, people said they want to hear my side of the story. So on to things.
between me and you, how I feel about certain things. I just don't like, that's just me. I don't like fallouts to be bad.
Ples is texting me. I'm sending her the link right now to call in so we can squash this, because this is outrageous. I would never try to intentionally manipulate. Okay, let me send her the link. Let me not say nothing else, but go ahead. I'm sorry, Princess. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I just don't like fallouts to be bad like that. Like I said, I can't say anything on my thoughts about what happened because I'm not privy to what has happened yet.
Hash it out.
We are. Hello?
Yeah.
So I heard some things because people kept inboxing me, and like you said, y'all, I didn't want this to be ugly, which was why when I gave my notice, I thought this was going to be a peaceful thing. So let me be very clear, Monica. You need to start watching things, and this is for anybody moving forward. Like I said on my video, I think y'all should actually go. You too, Marcella. You too, Schoolboy. I wished all of y'all well. I do not dislike any of y'all. I did not understand why this had to be like this, and maybe this is a bunch of non-communication. And if it is, I'll take that. However, I gave my truth on how it appeared to me and how I have been feeling. And I gave my reasons. So Monica, when I got off of my live and I heard people talking and telling me you were going live, I never said I was not paid. I didn't discuss money at all. I wasn't going to, I'm professional. I don't discuss how much each person is paid. And then you said I was paid more than everybody else. We never had group meetings. I don't know how much everybody is paid. And so
Can I just say something real quick though? I just gotta get this out real
Hold on,
fast.
wait. Just wait 1 second. If we're gonna be honest about the pay situation, you offered 200. I agreed to 250, and you said the budget had opened up to 300. And at the time, it was early January. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. And I did accept that because, as you said, there is a balance. We're getting paid and this is exposure. I never complained about the money. Anybody like I said, you need to go watch the video. I never said you didn't pay me. I said you were very nice to me for my birthday. That is why I stayed, because I've been thinking about it since everything happened with the So Debonair issue with that After Dark. I knew that was going to shift the energy if it hadn't already shifted. Then the next week came the issue with Marcella and Schoolboy getting into it on the live about the mama thing. And then we had our back talk. Princess, I did not discuss on my live what happened in that backstage talk. I did not go into detail about what happened. I just said these things occurred a week after So Debonair started praising me. And to me, that is when things shifted between all of us. That is when I started to notice comments favorable to me being deleted. And I have the proof of that. I don't know who was deleting them. I just know anything left in the replay comments, most of the ones, not all, most of the ones that were positive towards me were deleted. Now I understand the ones, and I told people on my live, moving forward, please do not compare panelists. Please do not pit people against other people, because that just makes it hard for the person. And I feel like y'all felt that I was taking over. I thought I was all that and I'm doing all of this because other people are saying things. I didn't say those things.
Did I say that to you ever, Ples? Have I ever disrespected you, Ples? I've never disrespected you.
I think that is objective. I feel you have
Okay,
some
so,
time.
so Pledge, I never supported you on your page.
I didn't say you didn't support me, Marcella.
I
Who
came
told
and
you that?
watched you. I came and watched you. I gave everybody super chats. I never tried to be better than you. I never said you was a fake lawyer.
I never said that.
I repeated what you
hold
said
on.
last night. I repeated what you said last night. And on
What
your
last
live,
night?
you kept mentioning
now?
me for what?
You mean
If
now?
your issue is with Monica because you leaving, you never told me in a conversation that you were leaving. You never told me that. I never been in a group chat with you. I never been
Marcella.
on the phone with you. I'm disappointed that you would throw me under the bus, and I've never derogatory said anything to you. I've always supported you.
Marcella, I did not
That
say
makes me mad because I love you, Ples, and you know it.
Marcella, can you calm down and just listen for a minute?
Can I just say one thing real fast?
Can I just address Marcella right
No,
now?
I need to say
Okay.
something real fast.
Okay.
Say something really fast.
Okay.
Let me get this out, please.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe I should end this live because I'm shaking right now. I need to say something and let me say it, please.
Okay. People say, well, why would you even do this? Well, why would you, I see some trolls, but whatever. Why would you even sign up for this? Well, it was the daytime panel. So I patterned it off of that. I thought that was going to be that. So, anyway, let's get into it. We start the panel. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. I was having fun. Sometimes the topics will get a little heavy, but I felt like God had me there to do something, to bring levity to the situation, to add some humanity, something. And I would get not benefits, but I would get confirmation. Like one time I shared about an abusive relationship that I was in and how you got to choose yourself. And people would inbox me or email me and say, hearing you say choose yourself helped me. Hearing you say choose yourself really resonated with me since you're doing God's work. Every time I would think about leaving, somebody would say, we need you. Your voice is important. And so I would stick it out. So let's get into these receipts, right? And I'm gonna start with what I like to go off what my topic said: lies, jealousy, and evidence, and that's how we're gonna go. Lies. This was the first lie. Oh, some people didn't know I was leaving, or we had a different arrangement. Let's talk about the arrangement, right? May 17th, I called Monica. I covered up her number. I'm respectful. Y'all probably can't see because my phone has this weird font, but it was a 15-minute call. And that was me being respectful and professional, even though we did not have any agreements in writing. Ever since January, she's been promising me a contract that never came. So I'm still trying to be professional. May 17th, I called to give a 2-week notice. Hey, Monica, May 31 is going to be my last show. I'm done. Oh my God, this is her. Oh my God, what am I going to do without you? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't know, and what's going on? And I was like, time constraints. And that is a big part of it. That's one big reason. My daytime job, like everything is ramping back up. I won't still just be working from home. So daytime job, everything that I had worked for last year to lose weight, I wasn't getting my workouts in the same. I was only getting so many hours of sleep because I got my daytime job, then I'm on here. And yes, now whether people like it or not, I have my own platform. So I was letting my subscribers down because I wasn't able to put out content because y'all, these videos take, unless you're going live, like the videos, the Married at First Sight, the things that I was doing take hours to film and edit and blah, 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 you know? So it was like, okay, everything is slowing down. Like, so I just, my output in April wasn't that good. My output in Monica wasn't good. I mean, in May wasn't good. So I'm just like, you know what? I need to I'm doing too much. My life is out of balance. As much as I like to believe I'm Superwoman, you can't do everything. So I decided to say, I did my pros and cons list. I'm a big person. In terms of making lists, I made my list. The cons outweighed the pros. And so it was time to move on. And I kept it respectful. I kept it, girl, time commitments, this is this. She said, okay, since I can't, she said, well, what do you think about only doing 1 or 2 days a week? And I said, well, to be honest with you, I would only be interested in maybe 1 day a week. I'm not going to commit more than 1 day a week on my time. And she said, okay, well, what about Fridays? And then she was like,
Fridays only to the panel. She at no point said to us that she was dismissing herself from the panel. She chose to quit yesterday without telling Monica a damn word. None of us on the panel knew anything about her quitting at all until she dropped that video yesterday. I was in my house minding my own business when she decided to do this. So she blindsided everybody on the panel. Players will not sit out here and play like a victim, like we've done anything to her. We have done nothing but praise her. I have constantly shared her page on my page to get people to go over there to subscribe to her channel. I have never had anything malice to say to her, but this holier than thou attitude of acting like you're better than everybody is ridiculous. Joycica Asar, it's not, what's all the hostility? We're not becoming toxic. Players made it toxic when she exited the way she did and dropped a video. What she could have did is if she had respect for Monica, she should have called Monica and said, hey, I decided to quit completely. And not come back to the platform. Yes, she told Monica 2 weeks ago. What she told Monica 2 weeks ago is that she was going to Fridays only. So it's truth. I'm giving you truth here. I'm giving you truth. The negativity has been going from since she started this yesterday for clicks and views. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm trying to reiterate to you guys is that don't say that, oh, and let's be clear. And I also want to put this out here too. We get actually paid to be on this panel. We get paid. No panel on YouTube do you ever get paid. She wanted to do half the work and still get paid. Monica pays us. But I'm going to tell the truth and stop lying. Because the thing of the matter is, it is my fight. Because the thing is that you should be grateful that somebody gave you a panel to even speak on. Because let's be clear, when you start on YouTube, nobody comes out with as many followers as any of us have. A better Me Too, you're so messy and I noticed that you're the problem. I'm not the one that's the problem. I'm not the one that's a problem. I can't keep friends? How about you check the people? I can't keep friends in relationships? Oh. Okay. People leave jobs. It's about the respect. When you leave a job, you don't disrespect other people when you leave the job. That's what I'm talking about. I wasn't shading anybody. I was making jokes. And let's be clear. And why is Monica not speaking for herself? Monica can come on here and speak if she would like to. But the reason why I'm coming out here and speaking is because every single night, she's the one doing this for clicks and views. Anybody that I have not been friends with anybody anymore, I've never got on any of my platforms and talked about them. None of them. And if anybody don't like this discussion being out here in the public, who did she disrespect? She disrespected when you leave a job and you do a 2-week notice. What you do is you let the person know that you're exiting.
They started praising me.
First off, I just want to say, you know, a lot of the reasons why I did enjoy it when I first came on, it was because of Ples. I loved, you know, her opinion on things, everything. And till this day, I still do. Like, I love Ples. No bad blood between me and Ples at all. And so during that live, I just felt God talking to me. And it was about Ples. And I was just kind of expressing to Ples that I really felt like, you know, God had something for her. It was so much. And, you know, I wanted to express it. And I guess I may have went way too, well, I don't guess that. I went for a very long time. From what I heard, it was 45 minutes. I was in it. And when God speaks, you know, I'm going to give whatever I feel like God has given to me. So what happened that night was I started telling Ples, you know, I feel like God had a lot for her. And I just seen some things in her. And, you know, I talked to my best friend today because Ples reminds me of my best friend a lot. And I felt like I needed to say the things that I said.
You have not been happy for a very long time, and your energy has shown that you have not been happy for a very long time.
Everybody.
How are you?
know, I want to tell you, first of all, I respect everybody on the panel. I mean, Ples, Bishop, Schoolboy. I'm going to tell you the reason why they couldn't pull me into it, because I never was on phone calls or chats that they had group. When I came up there, so Debonair is telling the truth. He was part of the panel. And how I got to talking to Monica, because you know that Kyle Paler and I was the Black Socialites. And after Kyle died, you know, she comforted me through calling me, checking on me, you know, doing different things, you know, to help me soothe. So she said, you know, why don't you come on my panel, because, you know, you were on the Black Socialites. And it was comforting to me. But I did not know the players. I mean, I didn't know players. I didn't know anything about them getting paid until later. And then I asked Monica, you know, when we were on that night and they were arguing back and forth, I had asked Ples, you know, why do you feel that way about me? Because I never said anything derogatory to her. And she just said she had a feeling. And I know why she had that feeling after speaking to her the next day, because I came on as Monica's friend. But, you know, and she didn't know how I was going to take it. And then when I was throwing shade at her, this is not something we did that one time. Me and Ples always throw shade at each other, you know? And so when I seen Ples's video, and I wasn't able to see Schoolboy and Ples video because I had got an emergency. I left, but when I came back, it was at the end of Ples's video, and she was quoting the Queen Code. And then when we got on the panel, Bishop is telling the truth. We did not know, like, days ahead what we were going to talk about. We got up there, and then she would give a narrative, and then we
would great things in the world, right? And knowing that you had a part of that. And so thank you for taking that space to just say to her, thank you for the time that she contributed to All About the Tea in these last 5 months. But there was another allegation that was made, Monica, and we must have you address it. And this was about the mental health. I know that All About the Tea takes mental health very seriously. I mean, it's something that you and I have spoken about numerous times from the time that I have known you. And so it seems as though there may have been a different definition of what Ples understood about your comment with mental health. So can you clear that up for us?
Yes, I stated in my farewell message to Ples, I said, Ples is leaving the panel. I had an announcement to make. I wish her well. She's taking this time to focus on her career and focus on her mental health. I never said Ples had mental health issues. Never once did I say that, not once. People took that, they twisted what I said, and they ran with it to cause all kinds of drama. And from there, everything exploded.
Wow, and I'm so sorry that that happened, right? Because we know, with the pandemic, that this is a topic of conversation, right? Our health and our wellness based on all these different things that are happening, especially during this time, is definitely important for us at times to kind of just step back, right? And to just do some self-care. And we have talked about that multiple times. So when I heard that comment, I know that there were perceptions out there of what they thought that meant as it related to mental health issues. And so I'm glad that you were able to speak to that as well. There was another accusation that was made, and I'm just, baffled. It's only been a 5-month period that, Ples had been a part or contributing to this platform, but she felt in some type of way that All About the Tea members and the leader did not want to see her flourish. In fact, she thought that there were some barriers that were being created so that she could not flourish to the best possible Ples for herself. Can you speak to that? Because this doesn't sound like that to me at all. A person who, she's a fan of the All About the Tea, like many of us are. We got teacups out there. It just didn't seem like this was the Monica that when I was hearing this mischaracterization, I was just like, I could talk to Monica. I need to hear what really is going on here. So can you talk about these barriers that she said was kind of presented in her way so that she would not be able to show up or be her best self?
Well, I disagree with that. Let me tell you how I supported her above and beyond, okay? Which I didn't have to do and no one asked me to do. Every night I would ask, Ples, what's the lipstick color of the day? Now, why did I do that? I took it upon myself to do that for her because I was trying to set up a marketing campaign because I knew if I got the buy-in of the teacups, if I kept saying it over and over every night, the teacups themselves would start asking, Ples, what is the lip color of the day? And the whole point of me doing that was so when she decided to, or she wanted to launch a lipstick line, it would go viral and sell out. So not only was I trying to get her a bag on YouTube, but I was trying to get her a bag on products and merch and marketing. She's so beautiful. Her lips are luscious. And I would say that to her,
All right, let's stop it there. So that she addresses the mental health things and topic. I mean, I can see how Ples could have read what she said. And I mean, especially if you watch the rest of this live, they were trying to discredit Ples the entire time, especially in regards to her being an attorney. Especially Dr. Griffin. Dr. Griffin, we could start questioning you on your doctorate. I didn't like that. Don't play with people's, degrees and a livelihood. Even though she can argue that Ples played with her livelihood. But if you watch Ples live or her goodbye video, she was very professional about it. I don't feel like she was nasty. They also, during the live, talk about, I don't want to necessarily skip ahead. Let me see, make sure I didn't take this down. Hold on, y'all. She also, in regards to and I think this was Wiley.
I'm from Harlem, but I live in Virginia now. I got my hand rollers. That's why I want to come on. But listen, I gotta wait because I've been getting some. I got some Instagram messages from the pastor, and I can't say her name. She sent me like 4 letters on one, and then a separate one. Then her family member contacted me saying that I'm talking about my husband disabled and stuff like that. I have screenshotted that. I have sent the cease and desist to my lawyer because it was emailed. And it doesn't, all it has is All About the Tea Entertainment. It doesn't have her real name, her attorney's name, or anything. So I do know a lot more about Monica, and you know, I don't want to be sued, but guess what? If we go to court, because we will. If I got a cease and desist, I will fucking get a Cash App going, GoFundMe, empty my fucking bank account, because this is not worth going after people this hard. Do you understand? I told the truth. She declared war, and guess what? I'm here to play.
Oh my!
I love when you talk shit about me. I love it.
Now, see, we didn't talk too much shit about you because I didn't really know you, but they say you be smoking them Newports, Marcel.
I do smoke Newport, and I drink Hennessy, but you know I'm not stupid.
Okay, yeah, we know they didn't call you stupid.
I tried to stay out of it, but when she told people I was still on her panel and she know I was gone, you know, I got just like text messages I got from her. I got all her phone numbers. What y'all got is, you know, the little stuff they do on the internet for the fans. But I have conversations. And tonight is supposed to be another post where Schoolboy is coming out telling it all.
So who is Schoolboy doing the interview with?
Let me get my phone. Hold on.
We're supposed to be at 9:30 or something.
9 o'clock.
Okay. Well, we about to end because bitches, listen, we about to be this. What?
And sis got one too. She got one too. So we just got them this afternoon. So I gotta wait till the lawyer do everything, and we're gonna play, because it's nothing that I said against her that was defamatory. I just said that, you know, she didn't tell the truth, that I thought I was giving super chats to everybody. I didn't get paid. I mean, nobody signed an NDA, and you're up here talking terrible about, you know, people, which we supported you, but like I said, I never was in her meetings. I didn't know what she was talking about. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing bad to say about anyone, but it's on. And let me tell you who she go on with. But I think they're going to be showing the show late. But they're like, you know, Schoolboy to me was a little scared. But, you know, I had her talk to an attorney today that says she can go on, but she just can't use her name. She can't say, you know, she can't say, you know, the show. But it's supposed to be on All About the Tea and Monica Shady Antics with Ooh Ladies First Panel.
I don't even know who that is. Somebody will send me the link.
Yeah, Ooh Ladies First Panel. So before I really start talking, now that you have poked the bear, I'm going to poke back, because I'm not going to let you, you know, talk about my husband. My husband was in an industrial accident and lost his leg, and now she got her cousin who was the mod.
Who the hell is Monica at all? But I have a right to protect myself, enough to tell either one of you guys and let you know that I'm not Monica.
If you're not Monica, it just sounds very weird that when we Google your name, you pop up.
Hey, but Google my name as Monique Irene Bernard Talbert, and I'm 52 years old. So how old is the person you guys looking for?
Do you know Monica then?
I do not know Monica.
Yeah,
this is virtual. I ain't never been in your house. I'm supposed to say your wife is the avatar.
Yeah.
My mother, what language you don't use?
She's lying.
I use it. I use it.
Am I echoing? That's what I'm gonna start out by saying.
I'm
good. I'm gonna. I don't know, I keep hearing stuff. I'm gonna start out by saying that I don't have a problem with John Yates. You guys know that. I stuck by his side through thick and thin. I don't have a problem with him. But what I'm not gonna do is lie. And everyone knows I went on Nosey's channel to tell my story about Monica and what happened to me. No one else, to me. And I went on there to do that because I didn't want anybody to think that Nosey was lying.
Yeah.
Her story is my story. I don't have a problem with that avatar being John's friend. That's what you want to roll with, go ahead. He knew a long time from that, before all of this happened, we established that's your friend and fine. I don't like her. It was established from the beginning. We never talked about her. We mind our own business. But before I went on Nosey's channel, I called John. I called John and a number of other people that I felt needed to know what was going on. And a group of them were housewives that asked me to tell their story. Make sure you say she ruined our lives. That's what I did. Told John about it, and a whole bunch of other people that are important to my career. All of a sudden, John has the attitude about it. John has asked me for weeks now, does Nosey have a problem with me? I said, no.
What? Why was my name in his mouth? I don't know.
Let me finish. I said, no. She doesn't have a problem with you at all.
Don't even think about you.
We supposedly went on live to let everyone know there's nothing wrong with us. Then all of a sudden you just start going crazy. You're quitting. Okay. And then you came for Nosey first, calling her a racist. Now let's turn the tables. If any white person got accused of being racist falsely, all hell would break loose. We know why you're doing it. I suspect I know why you're doing it. You're doing it for Monica. You want us to talk about race and start a race war in this investigation, and it's not happening. Your girl is up to no good, and it's going to be exposed. You know, I told you an hour before you went online, she's not racist. What she meant by that black people are not racist, can't be racist, is no other race, even if you're Asian, understands the plight of a black person. That's what she meant by that. We're treated in ways that other people aren't treated, and it's just a proven fact.
Personally, for me, I'm going to put this in my hair every day, and I'm not going to rinse it out. I'm going to spray it in every day, and I'm going to massage my scalp for 2 minutes, just like the girl in the video did.
This is what she thinks of you, Black women.
Like, what are you not understanding? My message is not for you. You don't understand anything anyway. You don't get simple shit anyway. If you did, you wouldn't wear those ugly wigs. You don't understand that you look like a joke wearing that shit? No, you don't. So it's no reason to keep talking to you. You don't understand that babying and coddling men does not make them want to fuck you. It makes them see you as a mother, and all they're gonna do is want to latch onto your titty for life and use you. No, you don't. So like, why would I want to talk to you? You don't understand anything. You don't get it. I don't like you either. Just like your men hate you, I do too. How many ways can I tell Black women that? I don't like Black women. Why are you in my comments trying to tell me how to tell you that I don't like you? Why can't you just say, when people don't like me, I leave them alone. I stay away from, I left a marriage because that motherfucker didn't like me. Bye. You don't like me. You don't like that you can't control me. You don't like me. And I'm not listening to you anymore. Bye. Pack my shit and move. I think that person probably somewhere loved me but did not like me. That don't work for me. I deserve better. I got my ass on. Because I actually care about myself. This is another example of Black women's low self-esteem. You see I don't like you, and I keep telling you that. Why can't you just stay away from my channel? Why can't you just go away and stop getting in my comments begging me for affection? I don't feel any affection for you. I don't like you. And I'm telling y'all, I see now why Black men treat y'all the way they do, because they keep telling you they don't like you and you keep chasing them too. Stop chasing us. We don't like you. But what I'm not gonna do is have the He-Man Black Women's Club, Tommy Sotomayor and all, Tommy Sucker Dick, all of them emailing me thinking that I'm gonna be the voice for them and wish rape and murder on y'all. I don't care if y'all get raped and murdered or you don't get raped and murdered. I'm just staying away from you.
Personally, I have a little bit of experience with people from Jamaica, and people that I know from Jamaica have told me about some experiences. And all I'm gonna say, and listen, people in the comments says, Jamaican can get mad all you want. Jamaica is Jamaican people and Jamaican culture seems to be very, very sexually aggressive. Very, very overly sexual people. I don't give a fuck. Y'all say what y'all want to say. Go look up them hashtags, Stop Jamaicans 2017, Stop Jamaicans 2018. Go look that shit up for yourself. People been talking about Jamaicans and the sexual devious ass shit that Jamaicans do. They really do act like they are very, very obsessed with sex and orgasms. They're very obsessed with little girls. I don't give a damn. I live in New York. You won't catch me in Jamaica. That's all I'm saying. You won't catch me over there. I don't have no reason to be taking my ass the fuck over there. And Ashley, was it Jamaica that you said you went to where you felt uncomfortable?
I never felt more uncomfortable. In danger, like in fear, not even uncomfortable.
Yeah.
In actual fear.
She said grown men. Were you underage?
Yeah, I was like 13, 14.
13. Mm-hmm. She said grown men were like staring at her.
Yeah, the whole time. I never seen like any group of men like looking around like that. I never seen that. I never been so scared. I'll never go back, like you said.
Yeah, I'm not going over there.
It's that bad.
Yeah, I know. So I just know that there's like a rape culture and a sexual aggressive culture in Jamaica. And
damn, bitch. I'm telling you, if that hoe could take my skin and lay it over her pale ass face, she would. Just obsessed with me. Your whole voice turns Black people off. Somebody want to listen to this white bitch? Bye. That's what people treat you like, and you hate that. And they come over here and listen to me, sound like sister girl, homegirl, single white female, literally. Because there are actual white women who have a darker complexion than that. So like literally white. Race is white or not, the skin is white. And it's bad and blotchy. Ew. That ugly Nigerian woman.
That self-hating, wanna be a biracial, ugly fucking tough face, funny looking, flapjack eating Nigerian woman. And what that bitch need to do is go get you some fufu. Now, unfortunately, I'm 49% Nigerian. Now, that's not my fault. I didn't have nothing to do with that. At least I came out one of the pretty ones. Shit. They sprinkled a little Kenyan in there to help it out. A little sprinkle of 14% Kenyan helped that Nigerian out. Shit. Y'all know how that go. Thank God I'm not a Jamaican. But anyway, so...
And why and you got the nerve to look like that. You got a hard jawline. You got your forehead is hard. Your hands are hard. Your fucking shoulder, you got a hard wrist. Your stomach everything is hard. It's not soft and feminine and womanly at all. That's how you know she probably can't afford a decent amount of hormones, because everything is still hard. And when you start taking the proper dosage of hormones, you should soften up a bit. That bitch ain't softened at all. Now she can go, I'm gonna give you a reason to call me transphobic, bitch. You need to go with that. Back in the day, the girls used to get me to go get birth control for them when they couldn't get their hormones. That's how far I go back with the trans girls, bitch. The girls used to get me to go they said, give me some birth control, girl. That's gonna help give me I used to go get birth control for the girls. You need a bitch to go get you some birth control because you clearly can't afford them moans, bitch. You're not moaning on a proper level. You look hard, sis. Hardened. And we can't find you. It's better not listen. By now, they should have put that slit in that Adam's apple to soften that voice up, too. Because the voice is a mess. The voice, fuck everything. The whole they need to start over. They need to undo you and build you from the ground up. Because that's not a good representation of what trans women look like. You look like you in prison. Do y'all remember you had some kind of personality? You can make a YouTube check so you can get a proper doctor and get the proper dosage, bitch, because your dosage is off. And your wigs look crazy. They look like retired stripper wigs, and you know that's true. And the short one, I don't know what the fuck, that 27-piece, let that go. That short 27-piece wig, let her go, sis. That's not a good look at all. At all. Now, if you would just, get your highlighting and contouring together so that you can hide the shadow, hide the shadow from the shading. Get your highlighting and contouring together. Get you a decent fucking wig and get on your moans. Then we can accept you as a lady. But right now, bitch, you're a trash box ass, a transformer, bitch. That's what a trash box a hatched trash box transformer. I'm not even calling you a trans woman because I'm not gonna disrespect the girls in that way. Bitch, you are a transformer, bitch. That's what you are.
Wow, that's a word in the church. That's a word in the church.
It's trans. Now, see, y'all know that I'm a part of the LGBTQ yada the fuck yada community, because honestly, they've been adding letters that I have to keep up with. Now, I've been one of us for a long time. So y'all know I try my best. But all the trans women on my channel, y'all are going to have to give us a pass on this woman, because it's going to be all kinds of misgendering. And I already know how they're going to get messy. Now, see, the problem is we don't have no morals here. Okay? So y'all going to have to just ride with us and just understand that we got y'all back, but y'all need to throw that bitch in the trash. We don't need to hold on to this hoe. All right? Y'all need to throw her away. All right? Throw her away. Because her species, we don't know exactly what this person is. We're going to need a pass from the trans women who are mermaids and don't want nothing to do with this shit.